have similar variations in our species. Spiritual, political, and physical adaptation has always been a strength of ours.
For us, it depends on who and when you ask.
Ah, then we've had similar problems, too.
You know what would be really interesting? Rather than telling us that there's been all kinds of differences and whatnot, why don't you know... Why not show the differences? Oh my goodness, this was a mistake. Oh dear. I think we're about to die. I think we're about to die. Oh, don't sign me. Uh-oh. Yeah, I deserve that. I'm running away. I don't care if you've got a skull for a health bar. Uh-oh. Alright, need to right. Stop spitting on me, it's rude. Keep it distracted, Droney. Whose name I can't remember. Yes! In your face, skull! In your face. Ugh! In your face, skull, saying that was too hard for me to do. In your face! Face! I have 18 bullets left out of everything. 18 bullets. I have half health. But in your face! Ah! I do kind of like the fact that the game kind of makes things kind of, you have difficult moments like that and you're like, I can work on with that. But still, wow.
That's one receiver placed. People here should get the latest from the Nexus now.
New signal, hello.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
Well, if you think the beacons we're using are probably going to be radio waves, so that means light speed. I think Andromeda is several light years away. So if we're using something as basic as radio waves, that means we're using... That means we've got to be waiting several years for it to get to them. And then they've got to come up with a response and send it back. I'm not... Okay, to be completely honest, I don't actually know what the distance is between Andromeda and the Milky Way. So I might be overestimating it a little bit, or underestimating it, one of the two. But I'm fairly sure it's measured in light years, which is my point. Right, so now we've got this mission all the way over here that I can't click on for some reason. There we go. There's so much random stuff. What's the point of it all? Kind of tempted just to leave, really. I mean, is that a thing on the map? That's over there. I wonder what happens when you get to 1 viability, because some of these things might be there. Oh, I really just... Ugh. Bothered, not,
How old are you,
cannot.
Joel?
I'm 27 arbitrary years. Depends which planet we're on. Is age a big deal to the initiative species?
Only in the extremes, and maybe when they mix. I mean, PB acts 12, but she's probably 400.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. This is the problem with talking about age and that kind of thing. When you've got races of such divergent situations, or species, I should say, such divergent things. Thinking races because of fancy stuff. Like, you've got elves who can live for thousands of years. Dwarves can reach can go into the several hundreds. Humans can get to like 80.
Ryder, could we talk a moment?
We can talk. What do you want to talk about? Oh my goodness, my voice.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny, a few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos.
Now you want to go back.
Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
You could use a lake. Everyone's pitching in.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
I don't even know what it is. You're throwing this at me? I don't know. We don't know what it is. And like, we can coexist, can we? I don't know. It'll always be a threat, probably. I think that's the best. That's probably the one I'm going to pick. But we don't know the answer to that because we don't know what it is, or at least I don't fully know what it is yet.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Right. Any new emails? Anything exciting? Writings of Sarissa Theris from Cora. I know you're busy, but Sarissa's manuals and writings really are worth reading if you get some downtime, especially A Rock in the Maelstrom, a classic work on crisis strategy and emergency response. The first 3 centuries of the new Huntress's Path. You can borrow the copy that Nisira gave me. 12 Leagues, a mix of meditations and tactical insights. This is co-written with someone called Tenaya. Speeches and Silences. This is about her experience in the Battle of Kirkis and all the politicking that led up to it. Also has the original battlefield vids of Sarissa shielding a city district with her biotics. Impressive. Essays from the Void contains her induction address to new commandos and a historical analysis of the first Starry Spectres. Hope you enjoy them, Cora. Yay. Right. I think I might actually, because there's nothing else to do around here, I don't think. Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe we had some quests on Eos, but it looks like we don't. That's waiting for that, which is... Ugh. Anything on the Tempest? No, head to the Nexus. Let's fly to Eos.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yep. Alright, I'll go and do that then.
Gil, you missed your appointment. Again.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
I had a good reason.
Which was...
When I remember it, I'll tell you. I don't...
That's just so silly. So, we can get expanded lab technicians, extra research points. I'm not really using them. Additional common mining nodes. Military pods. Munitions. Drop of consumable supplies. I'm not using them. Organic materials, regular interest. This is tech materials. Hidden caches around established. 15% more credits. Ooh, actually, East of the Ground is quite good. Get us extra equipment. Financial instruction, gain credits from investment. Improved prices. I'm not really doing anything. So, yeah, I think we're going with the East of the Ground. I don't know what I just got, but I got things apparently. Random items that I probably won't use. Because I'm still not entirely sure what what style I'm going with now. Right, well, let's fly to Eos. Come on, don't do this slowly. This is silly. Oh, you've got to hold it. Why can't I just press it?
Old orbit is steady.
Yeah, I'm getting annoyed with things. I think we're going to fly to Eos. Oh, we're all the way up there, are we? Going all the way across. Go to Eos, find out about the Asari. That's what we'll be doing. And I think that'll probably be where we cut it, because I know I'm getting quite about this game. So it's probably best if I just take a break.
System, home of Eos and Prodromos.
If I take a bit of a break and come back to it, and hopefully I'll be excited about things again. I think it doesn't help that there's just so much stuff in this. Just kind of... There are so many missions. Like, I think every single map at the map on Vold is just covered in... Oh, let's try that just weapon combo again. Actually, is there a new 411 melee? Oh, this is what I've got. I've got a sword. Ooh, it is a sword. Nice. We'll try that. Yeah. So we will switch you out, certainly, for Cora. I think I'll grab Vetra again, because I think, or you try PB here actually. No, I'll try Vetra. I'll have Vetra because they were my team on Eos. Oh, we need to get PB and Drac here.
Descent is green.
What was I just talking about?
Coordinating. Path is calm.
I got distracted by having to do the loadout. Yeah. I'll... Yeah, oh yes, the map on Vold. It's just covered in missions and side things, and there's too much of it. There's too much open world in your open world game. You're filling everything with little tiny quests, which means that you just burn people out. Like, I'm feeling burned out by this game. There have been a number of times where I've been thinking, I should start recording Mass Effect Andromeda, and then I think, oh, maybe I could do something else though. I could record something else instead.
Where we really started. What's new in our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnant remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible Eos is from their work.
So,
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
so have me interact with someone here. Don't have Sam just do it. I don't want to be... No, this isn't Prodromos. Is it? Am I getting myself turned around? Where am I? Like, yeah, so there's little quests popping up. I was getting confused about this. Over here. Have that give me that information. Don't have Sam know everything. This is just... For all the terror that the idea of AI had in the previous games, now the Nexus has just plugged in all of that information into an AI. This is just... This is your game. This is your lore. How do you mess this up? Prodromos supply, Jerry O'Donnell. Log begins. Shrinkage from a survey team. Supply drops has been running at 15%. If we had people to spare, I'd send them to investigate the actual sites. Still, it's irritating me. It's rough country, but I've been told to expect up to 20% lost. Doesn't mean I accept it.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder.
Or you could have that be an email to us. Yeah,
Busting our tails on viability to let resources go so easy. Let's check it out.
I just want to find this thing out for... Actually, is it one of these? Maybe it's you. Ah! What? How did I miss one? I can't bother picking up all the quests. It's just going to end up filling the journal with things I'm not going to do. Which is rather pointless. Yeah, take courage, speak to the person. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Don't need to flash up at me, I know what I'm doing. Hello.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the cat.
But I suspected the cat. No, I didn't. Sounds like a lucky escape then.
At least you and these others made it out.
Only just. Our clothes were still smoldering.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
Why were they hunting you?
Being hunted by an elite anything isn't fun. What were they after?
I don't know. I'm a junior. I just do what they tell me. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Will do. Won't worry. Don't worry.
Consider it done. Focus on taking care of yourselves.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Go to Vold. Have it be a new planet or a planet that we've not unlocked. That's just back and forth nonsense. Busy work. I am definitely putting a cut in here because otherwise I will snap or say really mean things about this game. I say that like I've not said things that people might consider to be mean about this game already. Cadmium. Yay. But yes, so we'll put a cut in here. Next time we will... I think we've got a few things to run around with fixing here on... Yeah, I'm trying to think where this helmet reminds me of something, but I can't remember. Oh, there must be a sort of quicksand around there. But yeah, we'll run around Eos for a bit. I'm sure there's a few quests we can do. And then, there's the thing up there. And then we can head back to Vold, do a few more quests over there, find out about the Asari Ark, and then work on and on and on and on and on. I get the feeling we were meant to have done Haval first and then gone to Vold, but we've now done it this way. And games, if you want to have a linear story, with here's the main quest, and then you go and do this. Don't give flexibility, and then say, oh, you picked that option, did you? You fool! You've wasted your time. But that's a rant from Assassin's Creed, as much as this game. Right. So yes, next time running around Eos, and then we'll see where we go from there. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.